What's up? Hey, good evening, everyone. You knew that was gonna happen. I would make great use of the fanciful sounds. Right? Yeah. But hey, good evening, everyone. It is 9 p.m. Sunday, February 27th. This month went by real fast, with real good games that are still happening. Oh God. Too much. Too much games. Too much goodness. My goodness. We won't be safe, and that's perfectly fine. Totally alright. We have that much to play. Let's get our eyes a little scorched out, shall we? Ah, the Hoyoverse! It's attacking. Genshin Impact. It's been a couple days. We got things to pick up. Lucky you, I did the commissions today already. So we can get right to the questing. There we go. I want this to be a PlayStation controller. Let's make sure everything's working right. Wait, can I? Can I do this? Does this work? Oh wow, it does! Another check, does this work? I was only gonna work with display capture, right? Hold on, I've been fiddling with the thing. Not working. Ah! The zoom thing only works when it's actual display, not a game. Oh, that's boring. I was hoping I could make some fanciful zoom. I can only do it if I had like 2 PCs for it with a capture card, basically. Ah well. Fine. No fancy zoom for us. Whatever. We got this. Get excited for what we got. All right, I've been keeping up. When I wasn't streaming Genshin for a couple of days now, I've been keeping on track with my things that I had to do. So we have a little bit of primal power, you could say. We got some primal power, though I don't want to spend it all. Also, I should say a massive thank you very much to MiHoYo. They have gifted me some primers. They gifted me some primers since I am now part of their creator thingy. Hey. Controller. There we go. That's much more like it. To make sure we get PlayStation prompts. Damn right. Okay, so I took care of commissions already. I've been doing them basically each day. Taking care of that. Whoa! But we want to do some questing because holy shit, there's so much questing to be done. The Archon quest is the main thing I have to do, but I have to complete other stuff. But I was trying to work through these so we can get there.
It's so nice to de-stress.
That's where we go. Look at that. That's where we go. I'm pretty sure this is a Lisa quest. No? Wait. This is not the Lisa quest? Didn't I just select that? Leave Leo Hub. Wait, really? Oh, this is Mona? Those are the hangouts, right? Hangout? Oh, those are the character quests. Side quests I don't need to do. Yet. Okay. Lingtree Pass. I guess let's do this one. Let's go. One side quest coming right up. But where is it? Yeah. Let's find out which this one is, shall we? What is it? Ask the Millilith about the situation. What situation?
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Is that so?
Oh, why's that? Has something happened?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active Ruin Guard presence in this area.
Oh no.
Even though this is far beyond their normal area of activity. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden, for no clear reason.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. We have very little
I said,
intelligence
Paimon.
at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from within. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters.
The Millilith, always so inefficient. One can never be too cautious.
In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols. We must not let innocent civilians come to harm.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Any way I can help.
I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but it just wouldn't be worth the risk.
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
That's right. Not to brag, but I could beat 10 of you in a fight.
The self-confidence of young people is an extraordinary thing.
Right on.
Well, if you're genuinely offering, I did see some Ruin Guard footprints on the hillside. But since then, I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh? Interesting. We'll take the case.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude. I will rendezvous with you once I have finished my patrol.
When the Millilith doing business, nothing bad happen. Right. So why don't you go do it, huh? I just noticed that Narwhal, this is totally the
This footprint is huge.
child
It has
quest.
to be the one that guy was talking about.
Taglia.
Here's another one. Yep. Seems the Ruin Guards did come out for a walk after all. The trail of Ruin Guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A Ruin Guard! Over there!
You want to fight? You waking up?
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Time to die. Decimation!
Born of ice and frost.
There we go. That's how we want it. Cheeky headshot.
Right now. Emerge. Right
He wants to
now.
zap a little. Fox needs to play.
Well, that's one down.
Done you destruction.
Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll find some more.
Telling me I get no loot for that?
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Hello, kid. Do you kill rune gods? Is that your job?
Hey, you! Check this out! Isn't it awesome? What is he wearing?
You're wearing his shirt. Wrong side?
I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one?
Yes.
Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops, actually. What sort of dumb name is Ruin Guard? Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute. Wait, what? Do people seriously call them that? Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. It's his job to sell this kind of stuff. Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty new kind, huh? I've never seen one that can fly and talk before.
Limited edition. Jealous much? It's actually a snack.
Hey, just 'cause you get to play with Paimon all the time does not mean that Paimon's a toy.
I do what?
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child? What's the situation here?
We just, found him.
You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area. It's extremely dangerous.
He said without moving his mouth.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences would be...
No, right? A child in the child quest? What? Unheard of.
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine. He's one of the good guys.
Mr. Cyclops?
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
He is Batman, yeah.
I'm just trying to help.
Let me handle this.
I've always been hopeless at dealing with children.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again!
What's your name, kid?
My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own, and I don't know where to find him. You came all the way from Snezhnaya?
Snezhnaya. Lovely how no one can pronounce the same way that someone else does, isn't it?
Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. Here you go.
What?
What is it? Looks heavy. What the?
So much more!
My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tusser. Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of Mora. Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much Mora from selling toys.
I will gladly take it.
Yay! Thanks, nice lady. All right. Now, we gotta make a pinky promise.
Can't give it to the brother, he tried to kill me.
You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again.
Let's not do that. No, retreat.
Wow, that one nursery rhyme kinda says all you need to know about Snezhnayan culture. Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother?
Northland Bank.
Great idea. All right, off we go. All right. Finally, now I get to see my brother.
Freaky kid. Alright, here we go. Tartaglia. What a name. Child. What a name! Strange man. Strange man indeed. And hey, hello everyone, he's coming in. Today we're starting off with the Genshin. We have quests to do. We have stuff to get done. Missing person? Young male, blonde hair, wears exotic clothes. Any information? What? What? Missing? Oh no. Why? Hello?
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Like 4 names. What a weirdo.
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir?
How can you...
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Huh? What is he doing here? Yay! My brother! I found you!
My brother! You don't call him by the name?
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tooser. My goodness.
Tooser.
What a nice surprise, Tooser. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and brother Anthon? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tooser? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys, so obviously I thought you were on board. And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops. Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice lady to help me come look for you.
So Tooser's a stowaway?
And also, Tooser is Child's brother?
Oh, right.
Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tooser's money.
Tooser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tooser. I hope you said a big thank you to them.
Yup, I always remember my pleases and thank yous. Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us. Gotcha.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think?
So are we gonna forget about the part where you were trying to kill me? Are you just keeping up appearances?
Come on, you know I'm just a pawn and all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game. I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little sparring matches.
Oh, that's what they are now.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
Every second? How are you getting stronger right now? What are you doing? Ever you're ready.
Whoa. You aren't gonna fight now, are you?
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice lady? Are you guys enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
Still keeping my eye on you.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tooser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger?
Yes, about that.
I'm actually a murderer, but I also like toys.
Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right?
Yes.
I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side.
Listen up, child. Why are you looking at my tits?
The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa, but Tooser is still so young, and in his eyes...
Still doing it.
As I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right. My brother's the greatest. He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend.
Just humor me in front of Tooser, if you would be so kind.
Time to look at them again.
Yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey, slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask
Master
you
Child.
to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
He's got a really cool outfit though. Especially the cape in that red tone. It's cool.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tooser, duty calls. I'm sure Miss Nice Lady here will be happy to keep you company while I'm out, though.
So we still need to keep babysitting for you? Sure. I really like this lady. And anyway, she made a pinky promise to take good care of me.
Yeah, this kid is gonna kill us. Don't make it right.
Ah, well, it sounds like Tooser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway.
Tusa.
Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tooser's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while he's in Liyue, so take him anywhere he wants.
Sounds great.
If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
Sounds cool. Imagine you just have all the cash. You're like, hey, here, just fun money. Go have fun.
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Child's kid brother for a while. So, where are we going to play first? How about we start with the toy store?
Where are the toys? Tusa wants toys. Nazi Snezhnayan. They got some Nazi suits. Yes! Free chicken! Oh! Beautiful. Ganyu cooked chicken.
Huh? What are those super colorful winged things? They're called kites. The kids in Liyue love them.
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very long way. Let Granny guess. From what you're wearing, I would say... Snezhnaya.
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string, and whoosh! The kite will fly into the air, up, up, and away.
She's still looking at it. Like, in her mind, she's seeing kites. I think she sold this for a little too long.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops, I'm sorry.
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids can get to know him.
Well, I can do
Oh,
custom builds, but I'll need some amount of reference material.
He wants to turn him into a bomber. No!
Will this picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage. Still, I must warn you that custom builds can really be quite expensive.
We should be fine. Child was pretty generous with that entertainment fund. But then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, kinda irresponsible.
What do you really mean?
So, yes, technically speaking, these funds are earmarked for Tooser's entertainment. But if there's any left over when we're done, either way, it's time to talk prices.
Let me do the thing. There we go. Yeah. You get 3,000. Not okay? 5,000.
No, that won't do. This amount...
How about 6,000?
This price is a little...
Granny. I offer you 8,000.
Fine. I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my age. I suppose this price will do.
You will have no time to spend it.
Thanks, Granny.
Worry not. Just leave it to me.
It's gonna give us like
Our
a
next stop.
like a A4
Why
paper
don't we head to
kite, you know?
Wanyan Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Please enjoy this grand kite.
Hello, welcome. Table for three?
This restaurant has a really choking smell.
Wow. Because he's choking someone under the table. Choking one out.
A choking smell? Oh, you must be referring to our signature spicy chili scent.
Spicy chili? But I can't eat spicy food.
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food misses out on half of life's joys.
What?
Is it really that bad? My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar. And the oil has to be extra virgin vegetable oil. Wow, we've got a real rich kid on our hands.
Mm.
Looks like Wanmin Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Will that be all? Any more special requests?
What do you mean, Chef now?
Giving the people what they want is the very reason Wan Min Restaurant exists. If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's tastes, I would have absolutely no business calling myself a chef ever again.
Whoa, there seems to be a lot of professional pride riding on this. Then we'll leave it to you, Chef Mao. We'll be eating here after all. Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to cost you more than normal.
So awkward.
Of course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near as exorbitant as the likes of Lily Pavilion or Sunya Kiosk.
Is it just Paimon? Or are premium custom orders in fashion lately? Still, surely there must be a little room for negotiation, right?
Yep. That's my favorite. I offer you a grand price of 2,001 mora. You see?
Hey now, come on. I can barely...
2002.
Hey now, come on.
Hey now. 2003, last offer.
Ugh, all this haggling and wrangling.
Wait,
At this
what?
rate, everyone's app. I won't argue with you any further.
Holy
You can take my
shit.
price, or you can take your order elsewhere.
Wait, what?
We're sorry, Chef Mao. We didn't mean to make you mad. We'll pay what you asked.
Ha! Now that's better.
What did he
Go
ask?
find a place to sit. You're...
What? How much did I pay?
Ugh. It was a little too sweet. Paimon feels a little sick.
Ah, you're weak, Paimon.
I thought it was just right. But this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring Tooser here to try Liyue's specialties? Whatever. So where do you want to go next, Tooser? I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that I didn't get a good look around. Good idea! The hustle and bustle at the wharf is a specialty of Liyue Harbor, too.
Shoot.
Liyue's really got a lot going for it.
I want it with extra sugar. That does sound kind of great, you know? Don't get me wrong. I'm full on with Tusa on that.
Wow, this place is huge! And there's so many people! Are the waves here always like this? Don't they ever freeze? Given Liyue's climate, the area around the harbor's mouth probably never gets cold enough to freeze. Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive personal tour guide. But since this is a special occasion, Paimon can make an exception to help Tooser get to know the place. This place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the Seven Nations ever since it was decided that Liyue would take on the world through trade. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the immense throughput capacity of the wharf,
how a topic kids will be interested in.
Yeah. Paimon can't remember how the rest goes anyway. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. So this harbor is like Tevat's mouth, and it's the biggest mouth you've ever seen.
It's a monster.
All the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. The harbor goes nom 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 and has a taste of each boat and the cargo it has on board. Then, Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed full of delicious mora.
Oh. I like to feel that way too. Hey, did you know you can spend your money right now? Worth a shot. This is all very Paimon style.
Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see. Wait, Tooser, don't run off. After all that, he wasn't even listening.
How about you offer me 2,001 mora? Don't pay attention, Tusa. You're gonna wear that as shoes. Sleep with the fishes.
That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we get.
That's what, never mind.
This is an anchor. Docked ships use it to hold themselves in position to stop the wind and waves from blowing them away. An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook. Commodore Hook? Is this another one of your weird toy names? My brother always sends me a really big toy for my birthday. Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard.
Iron Tony? Is that Iron Man? As big as the anchor?
Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time.
Hey!
It's a shame.
Look at that! Victory is key. Thank you for the money spending. Thank you very much. Yes. And hey, Shanmar, guten Abend.
Wow, using Fatui funds for personal gain? To think Snezhnaya would let their harbingers do that. All for some giant toys. But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tooser would treat a ruin guard as a giant toy. But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to see my brother, the other big thing I wanted to do was play with Mr. Cyclops. Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look.
Fish.
Hey! Quit running off! We're waiting. Is this where they sell fish? Wow, the fish here in Leo are so small.
Have you ever actually seen like when they had a real salmon? You know when they slice it apart like a giant one? Those things are big. Real big.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked up.
Don't you call my
Said,
fish small?
These fish are actually pretty big by Paimon standards. Just how big are the ones you're used to, Tooser? Maybe 200 times your size?
What? That's still pretty small.
Hey, 200 of Paimon would squish you flat, you know.
You know what's really big? A Paimon whale. Once you go for the money spending.
There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious fish. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me.
It's gonna be the narwhal.
A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder. Anthon and I were so happy.
This
Are
one.
you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan.
Paimon whale. You have better Twitch TV, you see a fancy emote. If you don't, you only see the text Paimon whale and know that you don't have better Twitch TV. Shame.
Hey, Miss Nice Lady, let's go over there to see the boats. What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired? You don't seem so happy. I miss my brother. What? But we were just with him. Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore.
Guess we've got no choice.
Well, we've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? Paimon thinks we've tried our best here. Child said that he'd be by the river near Chinshu Pool. Why don't we look for him there? Yay! Let's go!
Whoa, all the way there. Quickest way. I'm gonna hope the quickest way is to jump down this mountain. Let's do that. Whoa! Do I get to see the narwhal? I want to see the narwhal. You know what we see? I know what we see. You're welcome. Ganyu provides. Damn it, Ganyu. Spoiling us. Wait, what are you? That one. Wait, I'm missing the shots. Here you go. Yeah. I got 500 more, that's right. Big money. Uh-oh.
Found him! There's Child! Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you?
Good lip.
If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am—
Brother!
No carnage
You're
today?
selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
well, why, yes, of course. For the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh?
You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 mora, to be paid in full.
Toys? And how much money?
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that.
I find it all very
Spreading joy
funny.
and laughter to everyone. That's what toy selling's all about.
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
Oh!
All right then, I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're brothers in arms?
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders? I'm not so sure you could hack it.
You can't join the treasure hoarders. You're not even hoarding a treasure.
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors? I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field of treasure hunting.
Me too. I have big treasure. Snezhnaya. Snezhnaya! Ah!
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. All right then.
What is
Show
this?
us what you got.
The one-liner, one punch is here?
Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to get at. We've been at it for 2 days now.
That makes me think of Grasp of Avarice.
If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once you got it, it's ours. Don't try to sneak off with the prize now.
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really think this guy stands a chance?
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone else.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink though, or you might miss it.
Why does he think he's the strongest though? We get to play as him? Oh, I only have 80 seconds. Oh shit. I wanted to check out what he's got. I guess I gotta go with the flow. Hey. Push me up. That's right. Wow. Come on, boy. That's right. That's the way to go. Up, up, up. Oh. Boost. Faster. Money kit, faster. Oh my god. Shit. No! I think I was too late, wasn't I?
Perhaps whoever.
No. Wait, didn't they say 80 seconds for like special? There was no special. I misunderstood.
Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do we do? This fellow isn't normal.
It's built different.
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss something amongst ourselves. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Vanessa, 2,000 million, 2,000, 200. Good evening. Hello, welcome to the channel.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, do you think that maybe we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden meaning.
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was insider talk. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still hasn't repaid it.
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so? What's with all the toy talk?
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners and clients.
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional. Way too professional.
So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but we can't have you joining us.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined that the treasure hoarders would have such strict entry requirements.
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation with the, toys, sir. We'll fetch that 600,000 for you right away.
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays happy. A wonderful outcome, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Couldn't agree more, sir.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
They have to wear those masks and everything. Not sus at all.
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients over here?
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to speak to them.
Do I have to? Now is hardly the best time.
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always been our rule. At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow this honor upon them.
Well, all right then, I'll go. Just give me a moment to catch up with my brother, and I'll be right with you.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, sir. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the Motherland, and I need to go teach them the ropes.
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I go listen?
I'm afraid you're still too young, sir. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
No.
Please, I'll compensate you.
But...
I really do have to go now, sir. A lot of people are waiting to see me. I'll see you around, all right?
I just have to teach people how to kill. And that's totally fun, but it's too much fun for you right now.
Child really dotes on his brother. But now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job.
Covering it up is the tough part.
Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favors with the whole toy seller cover story. To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side.
His dork side?
Maybe. But he has good intentions, doesn't he? Wait. Where's Tooser?
Oh god, he's gonna hang out with a rune guard?
We were too busy chatting. Where'd he go? Seems likely. Tooster did seem really eager to hear his brother's speech. Either way, let's head over there first.
Oh boy. Oh child. Oh child. What? Go. Adui Harbingers. You know what? I think it's time we're gonna get to check out some stranger panties, okay? Alright. You're welcome. I get it. Ganyu still offers the best view. Ah.
Next on the agenda.
Level 70 now? Why is it so long of a walk? Edge of the world. Wait, are you telling me the chasm is here? Where's Snezhnaya in this world? Would it have been from that direction? Far west. Okay, alright.
Tooser, so you did come here. Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zepelyarny Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemies' bones.
Yeah.
Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness, for the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites and rattle drums, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Liyue.
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun, too.
Yeah.
This is, of course, an analogy. As they say, the marketplace, too, is a battlefield. So as your sales manager here in Liyue, I demand that you obey my every order. A refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from...
Life.
from the Liyue Institute of Toy Research.
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from the Institute?
Huh?
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Time to try something else.
Take note, everyone. Good life lesson.
Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us better.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
Hey, did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally? Well, what an honor!
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit.
No clapping? Okay.
Now come at me, you lot.
You'll get frostbite.
Ooh. Dual wield! I can't believe it! Turns into a spear?
Freshness preserved. Frozen food.
Holy shit! Come on, give me the dual wield back.
Roasted fried.
So, when are we gonna get an actual character that permanently dual wields
Emerge
this, huh?
right now. A sight to behold.
This is long overdue.
I will have order.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Tidal wave. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Narwhal! Where's the narwhal?
Emerge. Right here.
Right.
This cruel
Whoops.
fate befits not one of...
Whoops!
Stabilize.
Reinforcements?
For Rex Lapis. Show them. Emerge. I'm always watching.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Order guide you.
Went too far.
You survived? Really unfortunate.
Right here. Right now.
zip.
Right here.
Solidify.
Well done.
Melt. Why does it take so much damage? Oh, there we go. Of course.
Show them. Emerge. Right now.
Yay.
Well then, do you all understand what I said earlier?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. And you all almost managed to get me limbered up. In other words, you've done well for new recruits.
Thank you, Lord Harbinger.
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all glorious victory for Snezhnaya, for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and for yourselves. Dismissed!
Yay.
You are amazing!
Oh, Tusser, what in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken you to play at Wang Shuin.
Yikes. That's some terrible acting.
Uh-huh.
I told you, didn't I? I never pass on an opportunity to improve my strength.
How do you do it? You don't look like you lift a single weight, sir.
I'm not the man I was when we first met. By that, I assume you mean that I didn't use the Foul Legacy transformation, yes? It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial moments.
What?
I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it at the Golden House. Anyway, I'm no Senora. I don't use lethal force against recruits. Come on now.
The Foul Legacy transformation? Does it make you stronger than Mr. Cyclops? You could say that. I want to learn to fight too. I want to be cool like you.
Now, Tusser,
Oh, God.
fighting isn't about looking cool. You can only continue to get stronger if you know the reason. I can teach you, but think carefully first. Why do you want to fight?
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
That's a good answer, Tusser. When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya for me. How does that sound?
Leave it to me. You know, Tusser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tusser? Isn't it about time that you took the boat back home?
But you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to play together yet.
Tusser, you know I'm very
been here for
busy
5
at
minutes.
work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep up the toy seller act forever. Well, how about this? If you just do one little thing for me, I'll be a good boy and go back home.
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? All right, what'll it be?
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research. Do you think he means that ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
Done deal. After all, you've come all this way for me, Tooser. As your brother, it's only right for me to grant you one last wish before you leave.
Exactly. Are you sure this is a good idea? It doesn't seem like the best place for kids. You should come along too, Traveler. This time, it's Tooser's turn to take you sightseeing.
Let me think. Ah, yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of person who would disappoint a kid now, are you?
The brothers are ganging up on us again. Oh, fine. We'll go.
Mass murder? Mass murder! But seriously though, that dual wield is playing really great. Could we give another character that is like that? I'd like to. I'd like to have a character like that. Essentially, he had dual blades, spear, and a bow. That's fantastic! They should do more like that. C6 him, you can have unlimited dual wield. Wow, I'm not sure if I want to. He's cool, but we need an edgelord.
Here we are. Welcome to Liyue's Institute of Toy Research.
Yeah, we're here! I can already hear the sounds of machinery inside. Awesome! What is this place? And how do you know about it?
Based on my limited understanding, I believe this is one of Dottoro's research facilities.
Dottore?
Dottore is another one of the Fatui Harbingers. He loves tinkering with old things. It's a personal passion of his. So, he converted these ruins into a Ruin Guard research lab.
Huh? So the Ruin Guards are built by the Fatui?
No, they have much closer connections to the Abyss. So, strictly speaking, they're as much our enemies as anyone else's. We just do research, nothing more. As to why the Ruin Guards have been moving outside of this area recently, I can only imagine that he's gotten bored of playing around with them and has lost interest in this place.
Wow, yet another Harbinger with a bad attitude. But at least this explains why you were totally okay with bringing Tooser here. Seems you did your homework ahead of time.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far. I actually have no idea what this place is like on the inside.
Wait, so are you or are you not worried about your brother's safety?
Of course I am. But no matter what the danger is, I will parry it. Isn't that what any older brother would do? Even Tooser understands that, now that he knows what he's fighting for. It's the very same reason that's been nestled in my own heart for so many years.
What are you guys chatting about? Come on, let's go in!
All right, follow me.
Hey, I think we can safely say, younger brothers are obviously the better ones, right? Everyone agrees? Good. Very good.
Brother, someone was saying that Mr. Cyclops is a killing machine.
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say. And you shouldn't go repeating it either, Tooser. You're far too young to be talking about such violent topics.
But what about violent topics? Like Pokemon! The new Pokemon generation, Scarlet and Violet. Hui Coco. Aya Croc. I totally missed that there was a Pokemon Direct today. Thought it was going to be in the evening or something. Was it like 2 p.m. or so? Eesh. Pretty cool news, actually.
Yeah, I knew that they were lying anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to defeat the bad guys and protect the world. He's my favorite toy.
Right. With Mr. Cyclops around, the bad guys won't ever get you.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
Hey, Tooser, wait up!
He's gonna die.
Will Tooser be alright?
Oh shit, he's dead. Oh, Tooser.
There's another path over there. Let's move.
Up, 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 up. What? What have I done? Hit it. Really? I didn't need to be here. Ah. Now what?
I could get used to this.
Wait. I lost my brain for a second. Hold on. You want me to be up there?
No time to lose.
But you don't want me to come through there? Oh, right. Yeah, funny. Yeah, like his R2 skill, you can switch to dual blades.
You're mine.
Or switch back
Bring
to
it
bow.
on.
Good looking bow though. Holy shit. That dual blade stuff is looking good! And then turn into a spear as well? Seriously. The hell are you doing, MiHoYo? That's what we want! We need more like this. Less regular spear users. There's way too many already, okay? Way too many. Not saying it's bad, just there's a lot of them. Wait, what? No, hit you hard enough. Oh, come on. What?
Oh, the door opened. Was that you?
That's right. But give me a moment over here, Tusser. I need to make sure that everything's safe. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled him quite so much.
They changed his bow to his signature bow since it wasn't released at the time. Oh, when this quest initially came out?
Those ruin guards have all been strung up. Where are they being taken to?
I don't know. But if there's a chance it's where Tusser is, we need to stop this before things get ugly.
Yeah, what he said. What about that super, huh? Is your super ready? Whatever.
This is long overdue.
Let's just do this. There we go. Oh, it's different, isn't it? His ultimate changes depending on which one he took. Totally did. Totally did change. That is really cool. Spiders? My Genshin? No.
Tusser, see that big stone cube in front of you?
Yay! Do I really get to help my big brother out?
You bet. Now I'll count down from 3, and then we touch it together. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Now. Ah, see how we did this? How you doing? You know what? You deserve to die. That's right. You deserve to die. Go ahead.
Ugh, that's bright. What is that?
What was that
It's
movement?
a witch ray that will turn you into a little lamb if it hits you. So stay out of its way.
That's scary.
Ugh. Oh. Ugh. Oh, really? Gotta wait for the next one? Oh. You know what? Rex Lapis could survive that. Oh, Rex Lapis. Cabbage. do what now? Right. Really cool looking bow.
Back together at last. You're not hurt, are you, Tooser?
Hurt? No way. This is really fun. Fun for you, maybe. We were all scared to death. What's over there? Wow, this room is huge. Is this where Mr. Cyclops takes his friends when they come to visit?
It is. Impressive, isn't it? Now, how about a little game of hide and seek?
Huh? Now? But
I have a surprise for you, you know.
a surprise? Oh, what sort of surprise?
Don't worry, you'll have the chance to look for it later. But before that, you have to close your eyes, turn around, and count down from 60.
Okay. 60 is a really long time, though.
There's the time gate. Oh shit, we have 60 seconds. Wake up.
60, 59, 58.
There's not much time. Let's clear all these hazards out.
No touching. 48, 47, 46, 45. Are you guys okay? What's all that crashing and banging?
Don't worry,
Oh, we're
it's
just
all part of the
banging
surprise.
over here. You know?
This is getting interesting. Yeah.
16, 12, 10.
Hey, no cheating. You skipped a few numbers, you little
Holy
rascal.
shit.
You noticed. All right. 15, 14, 13.
What? Oh, the cape is flowing. I like it. The style.
3, 2, 1. Okay, you ready?
About that.
Give me another 10 seconds, Tooser. Still hiding.
Huh. Now who's the cheater? All right, 10 seconds, that's it. 10,
Oh.
9, 8, 7,
What?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming, ready or not?
Ah, holy shit.
This is everything I've ever dreamed of! It's Mr. Cyclops' world!
Mr. Cyclops is the coolest.
Wow. He actually pulled it off. And the way he knocked those ruin guards around was like they really were kids' toys. But Paimon wonders if he'll be alright after using the Valve Legacy transformation again. Awesome! Boy, if these Mr. Cyclopses weren't so big, I'd sure love to take one home.
What?
Wait, where'd he go? Where'd my brother go? Aren't you guys supposed to be playing hide and seek? Oh, that's right. I was so excited that I forgot all about our game. Well, let's go look for him together.
How you doing?
It's a good thing that you two found me first. Looks like using the Foul Legacy transformation while I was still injured took more out of me than I thought. I have no idea what I'd do if Tooser saw me like this. Look at me, deflated as a burst balloon.
You're not afraid that I might end you right here?
As I recall, you have siblings too, yes? I figured that you probably wouldn't take me out in front of my little brother.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
Really milking this situation, huh?
Like I said, I can never pass on an opportunity to test my limits. And that's why I, Tartaglia, am always getting stronger.
Like, what's your actual name now? You want to be Tartaglia, like a tagliatelle, you know? You want to be a pasta? You want to be a child eating the pasta?
Anyway, childhood dreams are all too easily shattered, even if you just leave them be. they will fall to pieces all by themselves. So someone has to protect them, right? If you make a promise, you keep it. If you make a mistake, you apologize. And if you give someone a dream, you defend it to the end. That is what family is all about, isn't it?
I answer with dots.
Remind you of something, did I?
Quit the tough guy act already. You need to see a doctor right away, mister.
A fine suggestion, but first, I have a little something for Tooser. Please give it to him on my behalf.
Huh? Is this a Mr. Cyclops action figure?
Indeed. I had made it to order by a smith some time back. I had intended to give it to him on my return to Snezhnaya, but it seems that it would make a better souvenir at this point.
Wow. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Child's family are really lucky to have him, aren't they?
I'll also need you to explain my abrupt departure to Tooser. You'll help me out, won't you? The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. That nursery rhyme brings back so many delightful memories. Tooser taught you that one, did he? All right. Thank you.
You're gonna die one day. Have they ever killed off a character in this?
I can't find him anywhere. Where did he go?
He's already headed back.
What? Why? Why would he leave without me?
Huge number of people suddenly wanted to buy Mr. Cyclops'.
Yeah, so he had to leave in a real hurry. He didn't abandon you here on purpose. Oh. Well, that's great. But still, I was kind of hoping we could play here a little longer.
This is for you from your brother.
Wow, look at this! I never knew that they made Mr. Cyclops' in this size. Look, it even has my name on it. It's my very own Mr. Cyclops! You're really loving it, huh? You bet! My brother is the best big brother ever! You had a tour of Liyue, you met your brother, visited the Institute of Toy Research, and got yourself a souvenir! Now that's what we tour guides call the perfect trip! Do you think you're ready to head back to Snezhnaya now? Don't worry. I know I can't get my way all the time. That'd just be annoying for everyone else. So...
Of course. Was in it? What? Nice. Hey, these character stories, they have like multiple chapters, right? So I'm doing Act 1 right now. So you see, like, Raiden has like Act 2. He's got Act 2. Ah, okay. I see. And the hangouts, there's 5 different endings. How long is a hangout in comparison to, like the character quests? Oh, theirs have bosses. Oh. I like the narwhal icon. Northland Bank. Tian Tian. There we go.
Ma'am, young Master Tooser, I've been waiting for you.
Tooser. Can't get over the name.
Did Child send you?
That's correct. Master Child instructed me to arrange for young Master Tusser's return trip. Please, come this way.
Who are you? My big brother always tells me never to go off with strangers. But you've been following us around this whole time. Yeah, that's because I've known who you are all along. What? My brother told us all about you in a letter he sent back home. Sister Tonya read it to me. I actually recognized you the moment I saw you. I just couldn't remember your name.
My name is Traveler.
What a strange twist of fate.
They called me the Traveler. Pleasure meeting you, Tusa.
Young Master Tusser, the boat to Snezhnaya will dock soon. We'd best prepare for boarding.
Gee, time really flies when you're having fun. Well then, see you, Miss Nice Lady. I'll wait for you back home. You definitely have to come visit Snezhnaya sometime.
You have a deal.
Pinky promise? You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, Paimon throws you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. It's a promise then.
Why, we're doomed.
Bye-bye, Tusser. Have a safe trip.
We're doomed. One day we get to Snezhnaya and Tusa's gonna kill us.
Child? So you were here this whole time? What are you hiding for? Why didn't you come and say goodbye?
Partings are special moments. If he spent his final moments in Liyue seeing me all haggard and weak like this, that's not a memory I want him to leave with. Still, it is a shame that I couldn't see him off by myself. I should have been the one taking him back. I do have subordinates to escort him, but I still feel a little uneasy.
Jeez, don't you think you've spoiled him enough already?
I can't quite explain it, but somehow I felt much more at ease leaving him in your care. And to think that not long ago we... Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Remuneration for your services, which I really couldn't have done without this time.
Aha! So you do have a heart after all.
One other thing. Don't forget our promise now. Let's have a rematch when we get the chance. This time, with my honor as a harbinger on the line.
Sure.
You best go rest up first. Don't come crying to us when you lose all over again.
Regardless of who wins or loses our next bout, I'd also like to invite you over to my home.
Oh no.
I'll introduce you to my other siblings, Tonya and Anthon. They're great kids, and I'm very proud of them both.
We'll take you up on that offer. Mostly because we already made a pinky promise to Tusser.
I'm sure that he'll be very excited to see you too. Well, that settles it. I'm looking forward to it. Now, farewell, my friends. Till we meet again. In Snezhnaya.
Mighty Cyclops' adventure finished. Wow. That was quite an alright story. So I have to say, I'm surprised these character stories are turning out the way they do, you know? Quite curious. Wouldn't have expected that. Wouldn't have expected that. Gotta go to Sumeru, Fountain, Natlan. Wait, what was Natlan? Natlan. They like floaty things, I tell you. Mona's lab? Oh? Should I do her side quest now? Perhaps? Maybe? First, I'm gonna be right back real quick. Here. Some music. Can't go in. Just talking to her through the door. Oh. Alright, I think I'll do one more character quest while we at it. Give me a moment. Be right back. All right. Waiting. Oh. I splashed some water on my face and blew up the nose with more allergy nose spray because this is insane. Getting destroyed by these allergies, I tell you. Oh. Tuesday. I finally have that
Should we really
appointment.
be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Finally, I'll have that appointment. And hopefully they can somehow fix it, because this is messing me up. I mean, this is right now extremely light, but it's still annoying. It's very horrible in the mornings.
Ad Astra.
So I have heard of, apparently, people... some people have developed different allergies after having corona. Curiously enough. Or like allergies have intensified after corona. Which is probably the case with me. Oh, rewards! Adventure rank 41. Okay. Right. West. Hangout. Quest. So that's Mona. That is... This is the one I gotta do for main story, right? Alright.
It's so nice.
Let's do that one. Oh. Yeah, let's do that. Wow. My beautiful teapot, which I put a lot of effort into, of course. You know? Lots of effort. Only the best. I'm telling you. Toy stand. Cool. Oh, I can place a new companion.
If you ever...
Who fits in here? Literally says companion 2 out of 3. Is it because Paimon is here? Paimon! Wait, what? It's time to go, Paimon. Alright. On cooldown? What? There's a cap on how much you can place? Wait, so how do I... How do I go to unplace things? Oh my god. That makes it easier. All right. I feel like this thing is probably gonna be hold on. Hold on. I have a strong feeling that this whole mode is a ton better with mouse keyboard. As most things, except for action RPG games. How do I place? Look at that. Feels much better already. Oh, the beauty. Beauty of mouse keyboard. Love to see it. Shit, how do I get further right? I just pull it, okay. I want to have a Ganyu here, alright? Very own Ganyu. Companion 1 out of 3. That's right. The house is a separate layout area. Oh. Then would have to go inside. You know, I should probably have Baidu and Ying Wang out there again. Oh no, never mind actually. Got someone. I've got someone. Because they've been ranking up well. Your chat broke completely? Ugh. Hey, half my OBS is completely messed up right now. And it's all in bright mode. You might have noticed because it's brightening me up very much. Let me try to go for this. Like a camera. That's still alright, right? Should be alright. Much easier on the eyes. Much easier. Okay. Amiko? Ganyu? You know what, Baidu? You can hang out here again. You've been working well on that rank, actually. Let's put them all next to each other. Rotate. Yeah. So I have to touch this ring to rotate it? Okay. So much better. You know what? I want to have a pig. I think this is fantastic. And back to controller. Hello. Isn't that a fine getup?
Hello. If you have any outstanding work, feel free to delegate it to me.
How do you like it here?
I think it's beautiful here. It must have been quite an undertaking to decorate such a large space. Thank you for all your efforts.
She's just the best because she can lie so convincingly. Don't mention it.
In my spare time, I particularly enjoy taking strolls outside. It's so quiet and peaceful. Even at midday, it's perfectly safe to take a nap.
Yes, you definitely don't need to worry about safety here.
Agreed. So I really do like it here. Anyway, thanks so much once again. Hello. If you have any outstanding...
Would you like to have a chat with me?
Sure, but I may not be able to offer any practical advice if our topic of discussion is not work-related.
Oh. I just mean small talk? Oh, God.
Oh, all right. You know, I used to agonize a lot over whether to try and integrate into human society. When our workload is light, my coworkers sometimes organize social events. But my strict vegetarian diet is completely different from everyone else's. And I don't really share their interest in shopping or lively forms of entertainment. Sometimes they can be quite critical. People say that my whole mindset is just fundamentally different from an ordinary person's. But what can I do? It's hard to change your habits when they've been that way for thousands of years.
True that. What? Why do we sound like we want to force her into situations?
Then it would only be proper for me to offer you something in return. Shall I take you out? For a meal? In a restaurant?
They both sounded forcing.
Okay, duly noted. Hello, if you have any out... Where are you off to today? Is it far? My schedule is actually free right now.
Oh!
Whether it's an ad hoc assignment or any other task, I'm free to assist. Oh, I forgot to say, good morning.
Now, ladies.
Hey, look who it is. Your bones are still holding you up then?
Would you like to have a chat with me?
Sure, I'm down to chat about anything. But you must be a little weary of hearing about my sea travels from all the stories people tell.
We don't talk to people.
Let's change it up. Tell me about your adventures.
Fought a dragon once.
Whoa, nice. How big was it?
Bigger than your ship.
Incredible. So, I fought a sea dragon, and you fought a sky dragon. If we went adventuring together, we'd be invincible.
Yeah, we could be sky sea dragons, just like my pig back there.
This was a great chat. And now, a toast. Cheers!
That's right, good chat, let's drink. And yeah, Miko?
Oh, well, hello. What brings you to see me today?
Oh.
If there's anything weighing on your mind, you can always talk to me. I'm always happy to listen to other people's problems. Who knows? I might even try to help you come up with a solution.
Hope you're settling in okay.
Thank you for your concern, dear. But believe me, I am quite comfortable wherever I go.
Where's my pig? There. That's my pig.
So, this must be an Adepti abode. Though it's a bit different from what I had imagined, it's still most fascinating. At first glance, the act of containing this vast space inside a tiny little teapot seems strikingly similar to the art of constructing a space from the imagination. But as it turns out, they work on fundamentally different principles.
So you're researching how it works?
As Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, it is my duty to seek out and master all forms of knowledge and power. Only then am I capable of handling whatever phenomena come our way. Besides, if I can get the hang of this teapot trick, I'll be able to bring an unlimited supply of sake and snacks with me wherever I go.
Nice.
Regardless, please do look after me while I'm visiting this lovely little teapot of yours. Oh, well, if there's anything
Good night, Yaimiko.
All right, off to bed now. Youngsters like you should keep early hours.
Wow.
What about me? Oh, I'm staying up to have a drink or two, maybe read a couple of interesting light novels. You weren't seriously thinking of joining me for the whole night, were you?
Oh. Oh. Okay. Well. Place 10 rocks in a single realm. Place 1 furnishing set. Let's play some rocks. I only have 4 rocks. No, I have more rocks. These are the 3 rocks. Those are their friend rocks. And these are the other friend rocks. Together, they create the rock triangle. Nice. That's one furnishing set. How come you're new? Who brought you in? Do you count as a rock? And what was the other one? Got another. Exciting. Yeah. Animal Crossing Island? That was pretty glorious, wasn't it? So that was not the right rock? And it was not furnishing? Gotta head inside. Done. I've gotten a stone with it. I can put it outside. Beautiful. Beautiful. Only the best. Round 3. That'll take a while. Yeah. That's a lot of items. BP11. What's happening here? Who do you are? Wait. Depot traveling salesman is here. Oh, he is. I think I've talked to him already.
Schedule.
The one before.
Yeah, I already spoke to him. Okay. Back to... I'll probably have to be somewhere in Inazuma. Somewhere. Is that the right quest? One I had marked, right? Yes. Yoimiya quest. Here we come. Yay!
We're looking for the Great Muchina Yokai!
Do you know where it lives?
Great Muchina Yokai? What's that?
Huh? You've never heard of it?
It's a sneaky monster that goes around playing tricks on people. It's got magic powers and can even shapeshift into anything it wants. One time, the great Mujina yokai stole some rice from our house. And this other time, it pushed my dad into the river.
Sounds like a very naughty little monster.
'Cause we finally found out how to chase it away.
My dad said that the great Mujina yokai likes to play tricks on people who stay out all the time and don't come home when they're supposed to.
The great Mujina yokai tried to kill his dad.
So all we need to do is chase it away. Then we can come out and play whenever we want.
This monster sounds scary, though. Aren't you guys afraid? Surely your parents must be worried about you.
Oh, not really. I told my dad that I was gonna find the great Mujina yokai with some friends, and he didn't even say anything. So we think it must be weak right now. It's probably hiding away so it can rest.
Yeah, so as long as we get home before it gets its strength back, we'll be
Something sounds very strange about all this, but Paimon can't say exactly what it is.
The dad's attitude doesn't quite add up.
Yeah, Paimon feels like the great Mujina yokai is one of those storybook monsters that doesn't exist in the real world.
I think so too.
We should tell them so they don't waste all their time looking for it. Oh, children, listen up. There's no need to go looking for the great Mujina yokai, all right? Because it isn't real.
Huh?
No way.
That's impossible. My dad wouldn't lie to me.
Impossible!
Your folks are just worried about you is all. They don't want you wandering too far from home because it's too dangerous.
That's not true. The great Mujina yokai is definitely real. Yeah! Yoimiya's even making some weapons for us. And then she's gonna show us how to blow it up.
Yoimiya, huh? Wait, as in fireworks prison break, Yoimiya?
We told her all about the great Mujina yokai. She said we shouldn't be scared of it. We should learn how to chase it away instead.
We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said that today's the day. Yoimiya plays with us and tells us stories all the time. She wouldn't tell a lie.
But...
Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya.
Wait, hold on, don't go! They didn't seem to take that very well. But Paimon was only trying to look out for them. Who knows what Yoimiya's got to do with this? Let's follow the kids and see what's going on.
Dreamlike timelessness. That sounds nice. Butterfly. Everything butterfly.
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. She was only joking back there. How could the great Mujina yokai not exist, huh?
But we've never seen it for ourselves.
That's because the great Mujina yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly why I need your help, isn't it? It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, you gotta have patience. And wisdom, too. Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So, remember to come and pick up your weapons from me before then, okay? No matter how powerful the great Mujina yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks. Just light them up and you'll scare it off no problem. It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your folks.
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient.
Oh, yeah, hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys, one each. Remember to give it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
She's giving them bombs? No!
Okay, thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna go back now.
Thanks, Yoimiya. Come play with us soon. Sure thing, will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later.
So...
The bandage design? I think in Japan they have this thing from feudal Japan times for people who worked a lot with like anything that had to do with fire or explosives back then, you know, especially like when they had like these first people with guns and so on. They always had like bandages. Like you see that often. And like old school Japanese things. Probably implying like things burning or going wrong or whatever, I don't know. Covering up injury, something like that. We meet again.
Ah, so it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries, though. I'm not blaming you.
That ribbon rope at the back is giant.
The Great Mujina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset if someone tries to tell them it doesn't exist.
Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist, right?
Right?
Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the time. But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute and likes to play pranks and doesn't hurt people.
Giant pretzel? Imagine if she has a giant pretzel with her.
So, I guess now the kids' impression of the Great Mujina Yokai is mostly influenced by me.
Imagine eating a giant pretzel.
Huh. So in a way, this monster is all a product of your creativity?
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be the one who exposes it. Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying out all the time. But they could have easily had other reasons too.
If she didn't have bandages, she would have one boob hanging out. Imagine that. Whoops, Ah! Freedom!
Did I just go ahead and tell them that the Great Mujina Yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story? Then who knows? I might be doing more harm than good. Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important to them than questioning what's real and what isn't. Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out lights that are all the colors of the rainbow. Ooh, the mist spirits that live far off in the mountains and guide you to fairyland if you can find them.
That's true, like the way that he's got it free makes sense for the archery. So like the whole kimono thing is not in the way. I can't see anything, there's a kimono, you know, grabby hands.
I know that they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them. If someone
crazy,
came up
the
to me and
autofocus
started
works
telling
now.
me to stop being so stupid, they don't exist, nah.
Freaky.
I'd give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because it's just so annoying. Right? So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of magical. So it's not up to anyone else to tell me what's what.
By the way, not really tired. It's just allergy meds. Make me feel drowsy without being drowsy, if you know what I mean.
The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our
Killing
priceless
me.
treasures as we grow up. When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. It's the same thing.
What?
If we
With
tear
sword?
apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have to tell them? That Inazuma's locked down? All the grim tales of the Vision Hunt decree? I think it's a bit too early for all of that.
Yeah! Oh, way too early, for sure!
You didn't follow all that, did you? Neither did I.
Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry. I'll take care of the kids and make sure they stay safe. Okay, it's about time I headed back. The Naganohara fireworks show is just around the corner, and there's still a lot of things to get ready.
Naganohara fireworks show? Is that hosted by your family or something?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's
Duh.
well known throughout Inazuma. Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, then you should totally come along. I'll prepare an extra pretty firework just for you.
Oh, we've been looking forward for it to ages.
In that case, come with me to Naganohara. We'll go see my bots. There's still a few fireworks to finish off before the show.
Her hair's looking great. Like the back thing.
Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories too. In fact, most of what they write is based off of the kinds of fairy tales I was just talking about. A lot of them have bad endings though. Like the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't...
Oh, I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to collect the flower. Goodbye, sir. I was listening to a story. Can't collect the flowers. Is she
If
Gucci?
something's magical, it should be kept that way.
That way. No way.
Hey, Pops, I'm back.
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost ready. Oh, new faces? Who are these two? Friends or customers?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show after coming all this way, can we?
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat. And I, Naganahara Ryunosuke, will tell you all about the long history of the Naganaharas.
That can wait. Pops, I need to ask you about something.
A long, long time ago.
Pops has started telling his stories again. Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, his ears don't work too well.
Really? But for a moment there, it almost seemed like you were having a coherent conversation.
Much, much later, people eventually realized that if you grind certain materials into dust, they burn with many beautiful colors.
That sounds good.
Pops, wait!
Huh? What's that?
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered. So have the ones from the day before yesterday. And the ones from the day before that.
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered. They should have arrived today.
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't you worry. Your old man's skills are still as sharp as ever.
No, Pops, the materials. The raw materials for making fireworks.
Sorry?
Materials!
Oh, the materials!
Yes, the materials!
Yes!
Sorry, Paimon got all excited because he finally got the message across.
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to explain why, but, well, I think they did, but I couldn't quite hear what they were saying.
Why does his voice like to sound like,
As long as we know,
Yamcha?
that's fine. We can just make them later. Don't forget to take the goods in when they deliver them. Okay, Pops?
Of course. Leave it to me.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pop something.
Nice.
That's my Pops. He's a good person, all right. Everyone around here respects him. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listens cheerfully.
You know, why is the game a reality check today?
When I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with whatever I had to say. So, I told my Pops everything. Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. But I still tell him stories every day.
Huh? Why would you do that?
It just makes me happy to see him smile. And it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the corner and the materials still haven't arrived. We need to think of an alternative.
Yoimiya?
Ah! Oh, you scared me there! I thought I told you to be more careful before you speak.
Sorry.
Hold on. I'm coming over.
Is she hiding her boyfriend?
We're way behind schedule.
No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. Come around the side. lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around. Otherwise, we'd all be in big trouble.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you come back, I just...
Don't worry, Sakajiro. So far, at least, everything is going according to plan. We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you, as promised.
Thank you for all your help.
Do this.
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the Tenryo Commission found him and put out a warrant for his arrest.
An arrest warrant?
Shh, keep it down. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention. If Sakajiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again.
Yeah, thunderstorm out in the ocean.
Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't many other options left.
What if the boat capsizes? Drowning is really scary. If things are this bad, couldn't you just not come back in the first place?
Well, there's something I felt I had to do. But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I had made my mind up originally, but now I'm not sure anymore. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them for taking me in.
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got that little piece of paper, you'll always be a valued customer of the Naganoharas.
Little piece of paper?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, we always include a little paper slip with the goods. Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later.
Wow, that is so awesome!
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, it must be nearly 20 years ago. I would have thought that things would turn out the way they have.
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution, because it'd be much better if you could stay in Inazuma. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're not about to leave them high and dry.
Thank you. This way, I still have some time to consider my options.
All right, well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long. Hurry up and get back inside. I'll let you know as soon as I have an update for you.
All right, I'll leave it to you then, I guess.
Crawls back into the house.
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised in Inazuma. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
We went through long bureaucratic processes on Ritu.
Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi Chisato of the Kanjo Commission.
I see. So you had big shots helping you. I guess that won't be of much help to Sakujiro. I just wish the commissions could be a little bit more flexible. I bet nowhere else you've been has quite like Inazuma, huh?
Well, each Archon has their own idea on how to run things.
Well, no matter what, I have to find a way to help him. I'm sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks, but now I have to run a few errands. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself, and then you can come meet me back at the house later. Oh, cool! Then let's start with Sakujiro's boat. We can chat along the way. Oh yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
She saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Why do you look so excited?
What?
Because you said person and not floating child or mascot.
Oh my.
Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Hey.
Yeah, it's, all right, I guess. I was questioned, though. Wait, should we really be talking about this in front of them?
Oh, don't worry, they're my friends. You can trust them. They came with me to check up on the boat.
Yeah, you could
Oh my
say
God.
we're all in the same boat here.
I get you, Paima. Oh. I'm telling you, allergy meds are so annoying. You're full on feeling like dazed. You know that feel? Literally dazed? Ugh.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll have to be discreet moving it here.
Huh? Why is that?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenryo Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan on doing with it. It's a real nuisance.
I understand. I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks, and again this time. So just consider this my way of saying thank you. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now. I should be back shortly.
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find the slightest thing wrong with them.
All right then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an Inazuma tradition after all.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past. About the first time you ordered fireworks for my family.
That's a long story, actually. Where do I start? Maybe I'll come back to that after moving the boat here.
Oh, right, yeah. Got caught up in the conversation there.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it for now and meet you back here later.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day away. I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and chat with anyone. It's killing me. Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction from him. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? What I meant to say was, while Koichi is bringing the boat here, we should try to find some firework materials. I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those kids and Sakajiro as well. We're missing a lot of materials.
Oh god.
It'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in here and there. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So, no matter how busy I am, I'm always happy to take their orders.
So, what you're trying to say is that you enjoy the work?
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, I feel like since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with watching things go boom! And then seeing all the lights and colors and... What I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. It'll all be fine.
So that's what you meant.
Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? So, when I'm in the mood and I've got a lot to say, I just have to get all out there in one go and leave no regrets. Let's head to the city. I think I'll try my luck with some people that I know.
No regrets?
Question! Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess, but what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh. You kinda have a point.
Nice, Paimon. Very nice. Hold up. I'm doing the big math. Really? God damn it.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
One of your favorite bow users? He's the only one who's ambidextrous. Oh, I like that. I like that. So far, I think she's pretty cool, and that's not just because her distracting, two big talents.
Ah, here we are. Hello, Morihiko. How's business these days?
Yoy Mia, there you are. I thought you might show up.
Get a cheerful spirit.
Ha, no need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume. I put a batch aside just for you. It'll definitely be enough.
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get your hands on some last-minute materials. I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for, eh?
Oh, so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go under than turn down one of your requests. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made?
Hi, yes, thank you so much.
It's no trouble at all, my friend. Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya was the one who came and calmed him down. I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows, he probably would have run away by now.
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he doesn't know how to express it. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more at ease.
I like that smile on that fox.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious around him. Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other people.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just come to me.
The hell, Paimon? Paimon looked at the fox and look at that face.
Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige. Customers come first.
All right then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you are. Your father must be very proud of you. Go ahead and take the ore, by the way. It's on the house.
Oh, no you don't! That's out of the question!
Don't worry. Just take it as a token of my gratitude.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me. Can't we just play by normal business rules here?
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a load of other things you need to get done today.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment against any fireworks you want to purchase in the future.
There's no convincing you, is there? All right then, if you insist. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wishes him health and happiness.
Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't want to make yourself ill again.
This is a very nice shot. This is a very nice shot. This is very good. Yeah. That is like cool too, yeah. And she's got like, you know, the cheerful spirit. Reminds me of Yuffie from 7 Remake. It's a nice contrast to some other characters.
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
Well, for one thing, if you want to commemorate something, naturally you're gonna want something loud, bright, and beautiful. But I think more importantly than that, everyone trusts us. If it wasn't for our customers, we wouldn't be able to stay in business. Anyway, we've gotten all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
Next on the agenda.
Ami no more smithy. Animu smithy?
Hajime! Mr. Aminoma, it's me!
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework materials.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
No worry. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, that could be a problem. Some worries. How about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me process my ore.
That will depend on my master.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show starts. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make, if I don't finish them on time.
Talkative as ever, I see. Dear child, the essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. When the mind is disturbed, it will show in the blade that is forged. If you badger Hajime like this, you will only succeed in disrupting his concentration.
But this is a special circumstance, surely. The Naganohara fireworks show is right around the corner.
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Huh? Master, you mean you'll do the work personally?
Is that so surprising? It is, after all, the only option.
Got like the smallest hammer handle. Like it's so thin.
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminoma.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara fireworks show is an important event. This I know well. In addition to this, I am indebted to Ryunosuke for all the business he has given me. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future. Do not rush everything at the last minute.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials in to cover any unexpected changes of plan late in the day.
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare in advance, it may never be enough. Excuse me. I will be back shortly.
Wow, Mr. Aminoma! Just look at the shape and size of these grains! It's beautiful! I'm at a loss for words. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life. They are impossible for me to forget.
So, have Amenoma Art and Naganohara Fireworks been working together for a long time already?
Back in the day, it was my master, and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another, but the ingredients required to make fireworks have remained the same.
That reminds me of Pokemon. The people may have changed from Pokemon generation to Pokemon generation, but the ingredients to make a Pokemon game are still the same. You need 3 starters, 1 fire, 1 grass, 1 water. And then you get to choose, and then you get sent into a parallel dimension where God is trying to kill you, and you must extinguish all life on Earth.
Hajime, in the future, this will be up to you.
I know.
All right, I won't bother you guys any longer. Oh, remember to come and watch the fireworks. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him.
How about we could, in a bit, we could check out that Pokemon, like rewatch that Pokemon Direct again. I think it's like a 15-minute video. To quickly do that before I switch to the Elden Ring. I think at this point, I feel like I have to give myself an espresso. Goddamn allergy is just killing me. Not the allergy. At this point, it's the medicine that's killing me. More like trying to drowsy me out. The worst part about it is, it makes you drowsy, but you cannot sleep either. You're screwed! Entirely screwed.
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you all day.
Look at that thunderstorm back there with the purple clouds. Ooh, Sexy. So man, it ruined my sleep for a week, never again. They do that. They sure do that. Just this one right now is very weird. But this is not normal allergies. It feels like allergies cranked up to 11. And it's very, very graphic, you know? Coughing up blood from it is not normal. When like you can feel your throat and the inside of your nose getting so irritated from it. You know? Like right now it's basically just dry. So once you have taken like all the medicine combo, you're just dry. But you really feel dry. Like there's a fog in front of your eyes and mind, right? You're just trying to pierce through. Like, come on, I'm just trying to be alive. But your body's like, that's your choice. You're gonna just, you know, allergy to death or you're dry. Which one's gonna be? There's no middle ground. Can I not just get the middle ground? Occasionally sneezing? That would be alright, you know? A little runny nose, some scratchy eyes. That'd be fine. I could deal with that. Nothing's blooming yet. That's the other weird thing. Besides, the things that are in the environment here are not really things I'm allergic to.
Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
You seem to get along well with everyone.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys, so I wanted to find an opportunity to catch up. When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have the chance to sit down and have a proper chat. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma?
Well, before Inazuma, we were in Liyue.
I haven't been to Liyue before, but from what I've heard from Miss Beto, it sounds like a really interesting place. But something big happened there recently, right? Didn't their Archon leave all of a sudden?
He flopped to the ground. He literally flopped to the ground. Oop.
Yeah, a lot of crazy things went down as a result. Luckily, everyone worked together to stave off a huge disaster that could have wiped out the whole city.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. I gotta say, it's pretty remarkable that the citizens managed to step up and keep things going even after their Archon left. I mean, I sure can't imagine Inazuma without the Shogun. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain wish. So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
To track down an enemy god. I'm looking for my lost brother.
And we're looking for answers from the gods, too.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh. That must be really tough.
Sometimes it is.
I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. You know, I was going to ask if you guys wanted to stay here in Inazuma. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest. Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. And if you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place.
Sometimes. That's also just how it is.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. Even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy yourself if you're too tired. An adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments to be had along the way. Don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed and happy. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave with fond memories. Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home.
I'll add it to my list of candidates.
I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys. I'll keep it a secret for now, though.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head over to the boat. Or, did you want to keep chatting a little longer? Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though we don't want to raise any suspicion.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean, it must be super sturdy, right?
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed.
Are we gonna drive into the storm?
That's way too small.
Technically sturdy though.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the finest Inazuman timber.
Good.
Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to be exceedingly dangerous.
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again.
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who kindly pitched in. To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately, then assembled them secretly in the night. This is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's no way it would pass the Tenryou Commission's inspection.
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakajiro in when I get back. He'll need to make some preparations before setting sail.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Doesn't helping Sakajiro make you a collaborator in the eyes of the Tenryou Commission?
Maybe it does, but I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. And whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait. Oh no!
We're chased by the middle of Liyue too.
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Don't know what I was worried about then.
Criminals!
Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the Naganoharas.
Who's Third Sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them learning their respective family's business. They were a tightly knit group of friends, but eventually, they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see each other in the future.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last time.
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, they left, until Koichi was the only one of them remaining in Inazuma. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be involved.
Yeah, no matter how close you and your friends are, there's always gonna be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up the sky, it'd instantly take us right back to our childhood, and we'd be chatting away like in the old days. To us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating things.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks. Anyway, I need to go update Sakajiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid, or held me once as a baby, or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do! You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out, he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times. It was so embarrassing.
Right. Oh, this away.
The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too prepared.
Wait, Genshin store resets 4.5 hours? In-game store? Wasn't it monthly? Every month? The month isn't over yet, is it? Or it's the last day of the month? Short month?
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy ocean on a tiny little boat. My prospects don't look great.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryou Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to run out.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise I won't cause you and your family any more trouble.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out. But if the Tenryou Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But... no, I guess this whole trip was a waste in the end.
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there something you wanted to do?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, I was really just running away from my responsibilities. Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left behind. So forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway. I originally wanted to make up for all my regrets, but instead, I found myself in the situation I'm in now.
What a pity.
Talk to us about it. Maybe we could...
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision. The Tenryou Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way. Oh, that's right. That elderly couple, old customers of ours, their son's in the Tenryou Commission, isn't he? Yeah, quite high up as well. That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
You know what I like about her? She speaks fast.
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. They won't cause us any issues. All right, you should get back indoors, Sakujiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? There's so many orders to finish. Pops? Pops? No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks.
Ahem! Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer. Just time. Next on the agenda...
Thievery.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya. Come on in, dear. Come and take a seat. Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came all this way, we locals should give them a warm welcome.
What he's talking.
Oh, before I forget, I brought the fireworks that you ordered.
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every year. First your father, and now you. I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next hair of Naganohara fireworks.
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But now, even a moment of light work leaves me with all sorts of aches and pains. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down to get started, I suddenly felt that if I went any further, I wouldn't be able to get back up again.
That's how I feel every time I do deadlifts. I will never get back up.
No worries. Say no more. We'll handle it.
No. I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue our conversation.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks show coming up. But once that's out of the way, I'll be sure to come by more often.
It's no trouble, really. We don't mind helping.
Oh, you're such good kids. As for mine, he's all grown up now. Hasn't found anyone yet. And he doesn't visit very often. If you're quite sure it's no trouble, then I have some pickled radish here. Would you mind delivering it to Satoru on the other side of the village?
Sure. It won't take us a moment. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them
Mobile.
out. We'll get rid of the weeds first, and then deliver the pickled radish.
Do I have to cook it? Wait, what? Do I have to attack it? I do. Think. Am I doing this right?
We're
Oh
way
shit.
behind.
It's the stuff I stole, isn't it?
Yeah, you got it. And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now.
Alright.
Hey, Satoru. How have you been?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life, as always.
Alright, arrow weeding. Okay.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. The family business just keeps getting better and better. We sold some fireworks to Liyue a while back, and word is they were a real hit. So it looks like we'll be getting more business from over there in the future.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can manage?
Are you sure?
If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for help.
Oh, he's
We should be
offering.
fine. I think we can cope.
He's offering something. Alright.
Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs. Imatani.
Oh, wow, thank you so much. I never used to be a fan of pickled radish, would you believe? But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff and I couldn't get enough of it. It's a family staple now.
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but I guess that's every family ever. Being close to family is better than never getting to see them, even if it does mean putting up with some conflict. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship, but still, they must get lonely with their child never visiting.
Huh, they didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't get so bored.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that, as would all of us in Konda Village. You're always welcome here.
Honda Village.
Thank you. Now
Honda.
that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
We're way behind schedule.
I'll be as great as Ryu.
Wow. Wow.
That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies. You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly 50 years have passed.
50 years since what? Some important day?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when this young lady was still trying to win me over, that...
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopelessly smitten and desperately trying to win my affection.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naganahara fireworks show. We've been together ever since. To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into the Naganahara's shop and ordered my firework. Even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say. But then it exploded, the sky lit up. I looked back at her and saw her eyes twinkling in the light of the fireworks. Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said it. And, well, she'd said yes.
50 years. In some ways, it's a long time. In others, it's no time at all. Really, it's just a number. But 50 years of being together? Now that is something worth commemorating.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some extra fancy fireworks just for you.
Oh no, it's quite all right. We always set off the same firework every year. It wouldn't be the same without it. Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days. Even at this age, we still look back with not a single regret.
Ah, what a great relationship they have.
Don't get any ideas, Paimon.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show coming up? Was there something you needed to discuss?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about, but here goes.
Sakujiro. So he came back.
Huh? You know him?
He was our boys' best friend when they were young. They were inseparable. They grew up together, shared everything with each other, and went everywhere together. But one day, they had a terrible argument.
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, and wanted to see what the outside world was like. But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful. You know what children are like. They get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakujiro stormed off, and that was that.
Not just children.
See.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was really feeling. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason, he joined the Tenryo Commission. He rarely comes home anymore.
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. But since it's Sakujiro, I don't feel there's any way we can get involved.
What a strange coincidence. Who'd have thought?
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes and wasn't willing to elaborate. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryo Commission, the other grows up to join the Tenryo Commission's most wanted list.
This is fate.
Well, no worries. If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for you. This sounds like something for Sakujiro and Keisuke to resolve between themselves.
Yes. It'd be so nice if they could go back to the way things were.
I think after all these years, they ought to let go of their grudges.
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Whoa, this way. Max is hello. Team Scarlet, obviously the best team, yeah. Right. It's odd how people keep mistyping Scarlet for Violet. I understand spelling is difficult. But yes, Scarlet is the better team. Clearly.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people from the Tenryou Commission came by.
Huh? Why? Do they know? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything to you, did they?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro was inside.
I'm allergic to the typos.
Sakujiro heard them coming
Word
in
Scarlet.
time and managed to escape through the window. The Tenryou Commission wasn't able to capture him.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind up. Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing after him.
You catch any of the names?
Good point. Names. Reading names. Suddenly showing up like this. Surely it must be Keisuke's doing. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, they left the city. I wish I'd caught their names. But I didn't hear a thing.
As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Just as I thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even worse, there'll be no coming back from it for Sakujiro. We can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's track them down.
This the part for violence? Violence?
It's Mochizaka and his friends. Let's ask them.
Hi, Yoimiya! Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later.
Aren't you gonna play with us, Yoimiya?
No.
I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now. I'll be back later on. But I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy, the one you guys love.
Yay! We're gonna get candy! Woohoo!
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Did you see a bunch of scary-looking men come by here at all?
Yep, we did. It looked like they were chasing someone.
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
Yeah, there really isn't that many black-hat characters of the main cast, huh?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, alright? Stay in the city for now, and I'll come play with you after the fireworks start.
We will. We'll be on our best behavior.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's get going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in.
Hey, when is the Raiden banner starting? Is that gonna be on Wednesday?
Look! There are people from the Tenryou Commission over there! It must be them!
1 week.
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Monday in a week. Ah. Nice.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past.
Ugh, what a nuisance! Well, you've only got yourself to blame.
Oh shit, do we get to play as her? Oh, here we go. That's so cool, the little spin. Whoa.
Time for a light show.
Fire arrows. Ooh.
I must withdraw.
That's a nice bow. Yeah, this is really cool. Spin jump. Ew.
Fire hazard.
I must withdraw.
This is badass.
Goldfish of doom.
Oh! Yeah, that's great. Fantastic.
Right now, emerge. Right here.
The fuse is lit.
Can we get some overcharge? Oh, there we go. Overload. Big zappy. Oh. Oh, that's the combo.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryou Commission?
Should have held the charge longer. Ah!
You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
Look at that. The one with the loudest mouth had the fastest feet. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
3 tracking arrows?
Next on the agenda.
Sounds exciting.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro.
That you got?
You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate, I accept it.
That's one hell of a sword he's got
I
there.
have nothing else to say.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryou Commission to await your sentencing. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this. Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's business, but stay out of this. It does not concern you.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so reluctant to leave after you got here? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk everything through.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryou Commission. There is never any room for discussion. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say, and you're just gonna choose to keep it all inside?
Wait, why do you need to switch characters to make use of her burst? What does it do? Wasn't it just big AoE attack?
Tuh. Don't flatter yourself. What would you know?
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my wishful thinking.
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you haven't even done anything. Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. I challenge you to a duel. If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. No more running from your feelings. And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back, no matter what the consequences are. You have to tell him everything. If you don't say anything now, you may never have another chance.
Time for murder.
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryou Commission's punishment.
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's settle this with a duel.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Whoa!
Erica, duels are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Nothing lasts forever.
Glaze over.
Oh.
Time for a light
Everything dies.
You must withdraw.
Who's who? Oh. Everything died.
Sir, they are too strong. We need more men.
They all died. All this also just a solar power application for reactions. Ah, Himikawa. Welcome to the channel. I mean, I wanted to try out her ult, but they died quicker.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
In a panic.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both, and that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely.
The reason I came back is that I felt lost. It wasn't that I'd changed my mind, I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me.
Oh, it's gonna be Wisdom Sumeru, Justice Fontaine.
I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that. After all, you never ran away.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the Tenryo Commission. I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing?
Common issue on soldiers.
The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated, but it can be done. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time.
Nice.
I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain why I went through with it. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent.
But I think you did the right thing. And look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your heart by talking about it.
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. You saw right into what I was thinking.
Her earring thing. Her headpiece is like seeing pixels shining.
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I didn't think the apple would fall too far from the tree.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless maybe, but you live up to the family name. By the way, Naganohara Fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then, right? Would you be able to make one for me?
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And I'm afraid Sakujiro is the one with the slip.
Ah, never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework from me, didn't I? I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you set it off instead.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show.
Do we get
The
to
way
see
you
it?
took command of that whole situation was amazing!
What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in the power of words. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last opportunity to resolve it slip away before your eyes. Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's no reason to live with remorse. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Hold up. A new mail. The Bennett birthday? All this trouble, we got to see the fireworks. Oh, this is where we had the date. Where we had a date with Ayaka. Fireworks? Fireworks! Oh, he's got the spot.
Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So, Yumiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yumiya? Shh. Huh? Oh.
That was amazing. It was so beautiful I could weep. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed. Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it! It was one of the best ones! They won't forget that anytime soon!
That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart. Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you ever want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me.
Nice.
You know, Yumiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet, and it was like you couldn't hear anything at all.
Oh, I could hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky, it feels like a sacred ceremony to me. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakajiro, they were commemorating...
Unwavering beliefs, right?
Oh yeah, right, beliefs!
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
She just likes to blow things up.
Seriously? Huh. Paimon was expecting something deep and philosophical.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my pops. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to them. Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear. And it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then they wouldn't exist.
That's another kind of eternity.
Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often. But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Moral of the story, she just likes to blow things up. That's literally what I gathered from that.
Inazuma is not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time. But we should probably go and see about the next operation that Toma and Ayaka were talking about, right? As usual, it's the first stop, Komori Tea House. Are you ready to head over?
Ganyu. No, kiss. Kiss.
I think I'll stay here for a bit longer. Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige. I'll kick their butt. We have an easy enough time. You two should...
Alright. Well done, Yuimiya. That was... Curious Quest. A curious one. Oh god. The next one would actually lead me to the main quest, doesn't it? Doesn't it? At long last, I can continue the main story. Can you believe it? It's happening. On the next time.